Hi, this is Fernando from TonyFunnels.com, and today we're going to be talking about how to add your listings to your newsletter. This is a very easy process, and I'm going to show you. So the only thing you have to do is go directly to your Convertri account and locate the newsletter where you want to do the changes, and you're going to go to the edit section. And once this is in your computer, I want to tell you that my advice is to put it at the bottom part of the newsletter because that will be easiest for you. So make sure you go to the bottom part of the newsletter, and remember we always have also a footer for all the newsletters where it's got your information and all that, just like here. So we want to keep the same footer on the bottom. So you want to come to this section, for example, press the shift key. While pressing the shift key, you want to drop it down like this because we're going to make room. So keep pressing the shift key and drop the whole thing down. So you're just going to give you enough room to put your listings if you want to put. So to put your listings, the only thing you have to do is go to image on the left side. And now remember, you can go to the image on your left side. You can go to home folder, for example, and then you can upload the pictures that way. Or in this case, I'm not going to do that because I just want to show you very quickly how you can do this. So I'm going to pick a picture from Pixabay. This is a free version of this, so you can. So I'm just going to put house, and let's say this is one picture. So I'm going to select that, and I'm going to put it, let's say I'm going to put 3 listings here. So I'm going to put it right here. So I'm ready to put the next picture. So I'm going to go back to image, and the same thing. Let's say I'm going to pick up another picture. See, I like this. Select. And you want to make it the same size, obviously. So now, do you want to put the picture that's in the middle? So one little trick that you can do is while pressing the picture and selecting the picture, you go over here where you see these little 2 arrows, and then automatically that's going to take it to the middle. Okay, so we know that this is the middle of the page. So obviously this one is going to have to go on the side, and so I'm ready to put my 3rd picture on this side. To save time, I'm going to show you also that you can press the Alt picture. You can press the picture, press the Alt key, and then you can make a copy of any picture by doing that. Obviously, I'm not going to put the same listing twice, but I'm just doing this to save time. So you're going to download all 3 pictures of your listings. Now we're going to put some text underneath because you want to say something about it. So you're going to have over here a text box. So you want to put all this. You can actually change the color of the text by going over here, and let's say you want to put it black. You can go black. Select, and it's going to be black. And if you want this thing to be white, you can select it to be white. Sometimes, because we have a lot of pictures behind it, you want to paint the box a different color. Let's say I'm going to paint it yellow. So you go to element properties, you go to background color. Let's say I want to put this yellow, and you can do that. Okay. I don't like this yellow, but I'm just giving you an example what you can do. You can make the same size of the picture on the house, and let's say you want to make this to be a link to your listing, so you can highlight the place where you want to put the link, and let's say you can put here HTTP. Okay, you can add it to open in a new tab, save, and you want to tell people that that's a link, so you want to go over there and highlight the link again, and then go to you highlight the link again, and then you're going to go over here, and I'm going to change that to blue, because when people see blue, they know that that's a link. So that's it. And if you want to make it even more prominent, you want to highlight it again, and you want to bold, then you can even make it bigger by pressing on the numbers here and make it a 20. Okay, so I have this stuff that goes with it. This information goes with it. This is listing number 1. Like I was telling you earlier, you can grab everything, make sure it's highlighted like this with the little blue dots. Press the Alt key. While pressing the Alt key, just drag it, and you're gonna make a copy exactly what you just did. So I'm gonna do it one more time because I got 3 listings. So I'm gonna make sure deselected and selected once again. Press the Alt key, and so now I have obviously to change this link and change the text to correspond to this listing. Same thing here. So that's all you need to do on that. So once you finish and you like it, you can press the save button here, and you may want to preview it. So you can press the preview section here. So now this is going to check your newsletter, how it looks live. And I'm going to go all the way to the bottom because I know that I put this to the bottom. And there it goes. You know, obviously I need to fix this because I got too much space here. Or you want to put a picture of yourself, your team, your phone number, or something to that effect. So let's go back and fix it. I'm not going to put anything else here. You know, I only have 3 listings, so I'm going to press the Shift key. Now I'm going to drag the mouse button upwards, so it's going to bring everything up. Again, I'm going to click on it, pick up the object by pressing the Shift key, and then pick it up to the place where I want it to go. So now that's much better. So now when you go back to the preview, by just doing that, I eliminated that big blank space that I had by just doing that. See it? No more blank space here. Like in my previous videos, I also want to warn you that now you have changed the desktop section, but now you have to change the mobile section, that somebody looking on a mobile phone, they will be able to see it. You have changed stuff on the newsletter, so we want to make sure we want to change the mobile sections. So you're going to press on that. That's going to give you a little part for the section, how you're going to look at it in your mobile phone. And any changes that you do in the desktop section, you have to do it from there. You cannot do any changes on the mobile section. You cannot add here pictures. You cannot add text in the mobile section. You have to do it in the desktop first. But once you do it on desktop, every change that you made, you have to change it also on mobile. In this case, all my pictures went down the bottom, and all my descriptions also went to the bottom. So I have to do it one by one. I gotta grab this picture. But before I do that, I need to make a space. Remember, I'm putting it on the bottom of this. So I'm gonna grab this thing, press the Shift key, and I'm gonna drop it so I can have some space so I can put my listings there. So I'm gonna take my first listing, and you have to drag it one by one. Unfortunately, that's the way it's done in Conventry. So you may want to you may want to use the whole thing, because if you put it too small, let's say if you put it too small like this, and you put the text in the side, for example, excuse me, people are not going to be able to read it. So you want to make it bigger. So in this case, what I recommend for you to do is just put it, listing number one, this way. Grab the grab the listing number one description like this, and bring it up. Remember, you have to do that for everything. And also remember that this is the reason why you're paying us money every month, because we do this for you. And I have people, they're going to do this for you, where they're going to take their time to make sure they're done right. And just imagine those little changes that we do and how it is to make a whole newsletter. And it'll take you all day to do it. So now I want to direct your attention to this part where it says default 150%. When I I don't have this text box pressed or selected, nothing's over here, but when I select it, you're gonna find out that I can change. Hold on just a minute. You have to actually pick up a word or something on the box to pick up and show this. Default is 150%. I want to drop it down because this is too big. I'm going to go to 100%. And actually, I want to do it even smaller than that. Let's say 90%. Okay. So that's my my description for that thing. Now I'm going to put my next listing here and my text underneath there. Obviously, I need to have more space, so I'm going to press the Shift key and keep dropping it down as I need it. Pick up the listing, the next listing. Yeah, you gotta have patience. You have to do it in a way that is going to be easy for the people that are going to be reading this thing. I'm going to drop a little bit more because I need to put one more listing. Remember, I'm going to take the text box for listing number 2. I mean, if you take your time, obviously, if you stay here for about 3-4 hours, you can do whatever you want on this newsletter and change to whatever you want. But what really matters is that you're sending a newsletter once a month to your people, so they can know that you are alive and that that you're making, you're still doing real estate. And don't go overboard. Just let us, send what we're sending to you, and maybe add a few things that belong to you. And make sure you highlight the areas that you want to close, default. And we say 90%. We want to maintain consistency. And make sure this thing is inside. Okay. In this case, you may, remember it's on the side. So if I want to put this in the middle, I cannot make those changes here in mobile. So I can go back to desktop. And I didn't like it the way it's looking mobile. So I'm going to pick all the text here. Now over here, yes, I can go to the middle. So by doing that, now I can go to the mobile version, and as you can see now, it changed in the middle, which looks much better. So you do the third one like this, and you keep adding stuff like this. That's all you have to do. And take your time. Go back to preview. Make sure you preview the whole thing again, and it's perfect for you. And once you approve that everything is good and your listings are looking good, you're going to close the preview. You're going to save it. Then as soon as you save it, you're gonna publish it. And once you publish it, it's going to come over here where it says the publish, and this is the link. You're gonna press on the link, and that's the link that you want to send to your database. That will be your new newsletter. Okay, guys, hopefully this thing is gonna help you. See you on the next one.